Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Miles Turner.
Nice shot by Turner. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Hart can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Left side, Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Hart covering. Now here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. And Siakam gets it to go.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
It's Hart on the wing. Here's Bridges. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Siakam outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
It's Hart on the wing. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Nesmith brings a double. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And New York has possession. Pass to Towns. Now it's Hart. Kicks it out, Towns. Anunoby with it. He's guarded by Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Back to Halliburton. And the layup falls. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing to the middle. Here's Towns. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And here's New York now. Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Indiana with a rebound. 59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Brunson. Back to McBride. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Back to Nembhard. From outside the arc. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 10. McBride attacking. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Here's Achua. That shot off the mark. Three-pointer Mathurin. He's off on that one. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game.
16.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Towns, left side. Outside Hart. Here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Mathurin with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. McConnell left side. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pass to Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
They get it back. Top and right side. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. And the three off target. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Achua with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Finished off the break. Achua's got his first basket.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Substitution on the court.
Siakam the screen. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Achua with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Halliburton right side. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Nesmith.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Drops in the three. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Knicks trail by 7. .116 left to play in the half. And it's Brunson missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There's Nesmith with a three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Inside. Here's Achua. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Back to Towns. Shoots over Turner. Clock at 6. Brunson with it. Turner covering. And it's powered home by Towns.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Knicks trail by 3.
That's his first personal. Fourth team foul.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Matherin. Siakam outside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Poke loose. Stolen by Siakam. He's got a clear path. And Hallie to the hoop.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to Halliburton. Launches it. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. They grab their own miss. Outside for Halliburton. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Siakam with it. 15 points in the game. Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Clock is at 3. Nesmith's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Dadier. Nesmith covering. And here's Payne. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Nembhard, good.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie, just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there.
Ooh, cooking it up down low in Spicy P.
Nembhard outside. The 3 is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 13. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Indiana making a switch here. Here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with it. Shoots over Hart. Turner, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside Achua. Now it's Hart. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 8 points.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And Indiana misses again. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
People talk about 3 and D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Pass to Toppin. Siakam with it. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For three, Bridges. The shot misses. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the
Pacers, 48.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pacers leading by 9. Halliburton with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. And it's good for 2.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Back to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton drives. Toppin. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Robinson can't hit. And here's Indiana now. They've led by as many as 14. McConnell. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pacers leading by 11. Pass to McConnell. Takes a three. Sinks the tray. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
New York, again, can't hit. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The kick out to Walker. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Pacers making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Indiana leading by 13. Here's Nesmith driving to the basket, and he goes in for the dunk.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Yep, that one goes.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
Pass to Anunoby. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson. With Brunson being undersized, He has such a great feel for how to create space for him.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
On target from range. Siakam's got 27.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that